Hello everyone. So today we will discuss about few of the programmings related to the Java that are might maybe asked in the interviewers. These are very like basic questions the interviewer maybe asks on the time of the interview. So that can be asked any level like in the like freshers level or maybe in the experience level. So there is a no limitation. So interviewer can ask anyone. So in the interview this kind of program will definitely help. So, so without wasting any time, let's start with those kind of program. So for creating the programs, I've created another package, this miscellaneous. So the first program that I'm going to explain, it kind of the like reverse word. So let's say create one program, then I will explain that what I'm going to do over here, reverse string. Okay. So suppose if we are having any kind of string, for example, let's create one main method over here. So let's say if we are having any string str equal to welcome Java, welcome to Java. Okay, programming. Okay, so this is the input actually. Okay, now what we need to do, we need to reverse this string without like using the like reverse function. So how can we do that? Means the this is the input and what will be the output? The output will be something like this. Okay, output will be like programming, then Java, then 2, and then welcome. So this will be the output and this is the input. So how can we do that? With like with very less code, because there is actually a lot of way for like doing this kind of program. So how can you achieve this program with like writing the minimum of code? So what we can do in the very first step, we need to split this one. So for example, string is array equal to, or maybe this thing is equal to str dot split. Okay, so we need to split this one with space. Okay, because there is a space. So after splitting, it will be behave like a some string array. Next, what we can do, we need to like iterate one for loop. Instead of collection, we can for each. Okay, actually we need to like instead of for each, we need to write the plain I equal to s dot length. Okay, next I greater than equal to 0, then I minus minus. Okay, next what we can do, we can define one string over here like string output equal to. Okay, next we need to append this one output plus equal to si. Okay, and then we need to append with some space, and then finally we need to print out this one. Okay, output here, actually we need to print this output. That's all. Next, try to run this program. Okay, index 4 out of length 4. Okay, it will be not equal to, it will be greater than, because in the last position it will be throw this out of bound exception. Again we are getting. Okay, okay, my mistake, because I is equal to means the length will be 0, means 1 2 3 4 5 6, right? So length will be 1 2 3 4, but as this will be started from the 0, so obviously the initial position will be, means it's started from the 0, so it will be -1. Okay, Now run this. You can see the output. Programming Java to welcome. So that means we can easily reverse this string, right? Correct. So this is one kind of that program that we can easily achieve. So that may be asked by the interviewer. So that maybe we can easily do these things. This similar kind of thing we can easily do in another approach also, like maybe using recursion also you can do. There are some lot of actually way that we can do. So this is one of the easiest way to do these things. So this is one of the approach. Next, like program that we can do, like suppose we are having some string, something like this, and then what do we need to do? We need to count like number of character count. Like for example, if we take one example like just only welcome. So here actually the occurrence of W is 1, occurrence of E is 2, L is 1, something like this. So how can we do this in a optimum, means optimal way? Okay, means in optimized way. So that program I'm going to explain how can you do that. Okay, so let's create another like class for this one. Maybe what you can like occurrence of character, occurrence of char, and we need the main method, so we can provide over here. Okay. So next, what you can do, so that we can easily do using the like we can take one hash map, and there like as a key we need to take the character, and the count will be stored as an integer. So initially like we can take this one. So let's create this map of character, and then count will be a integer. Okay, okay, and it's a like count map kind of thing equal to new hash map. Okay, so the initialization is done. Next, okay, before this also like let's take one string. Okay, hello, for example, take the hello. Okay, next actually what we can do, we can like convert this string to a maybe character array. So for that we need to take one character array, for example char array. Okay, how can we do that? We can do easily like just to convert to char array simply. Okay, next we need to iterate these things with for loop. Sorry, we don't need this iteration kind of thing, we need to use the for each. Okay, next we need to check this particular character if this count map dot contains key. Okay, this character, if it is a contains key, then what we can do, we need to just like increase the count from this map, right? So how can you do that? We just need to like dot put c character, and here we need to get those count, right? C dot count map dot get key. Okay, get character plus, we need to increase it with +1. Okay, it will be a C. Else what we can do, else we need to just put as a 1. Okay, we don't need this one here. Okay, so that's all. So what we have did here, first we have converted this string to a char array, then we are iterating with this one, and then checking like this count map having this one. If it is having, then we just need to increase this one, else we are just putting another one. Okay, Next, like what we need to do, we need to just print the count. So we need to iterate this map. Okay, means it's a like count map, and this is the identifier. Okay, next you can directly print. Okay, sys out key equal to plus entry dot get key plus value entry dot get value. Okay, that's all for this one. Let's run this one. Okay, so as you can see over here, the count of E is 1, that's fine. Count of age is also 1. Count of L is 2. Okay, and count of O is 1. That is correct. If we like provide another string, for example welcome, let's check this one. Okay, C is 1, fine, E is 2, and these are 1, that's fine also. For example A, so A 4A, A is 4, A B B, okay, so that means it's working fine, right? So this is the one of the approach that we can do. There are also, you will get obviously some other approaches, but this is the one of the like best approach. Okay, there are actually another like so that's all about this one. Like in this way, like we can find out the or calculate the occurrence of character. Next, like we can check means we can also find out, means this is a similar kind of things actually, but like the thing is that maybe we can give the character and then we need to find out the number of like occurrence of this one. For example, if there is a string is like hello for example, and then we are providing that which number, means which character, we need to find out the number of occurrence. For example, if we're giving the H, then it will give us the 1. If we're providing the L, then it will give us 2 output. So this is the one of the like programming kind of thing. So how can it do that? So let's create maybe another class for this, like occurrence count by character. Okay, okay, main method. Okay, so take another string hello. Next, character input character, actually input equal to, so for example if we are giving as a H. Okay, so this is the character that we need to give the count. So for that, what we can check, like maybe there is a actually like stream using the Java 8, we can easily do that. How can I do that? Like str dot then chars. Okay, so it will actually convert all those in chars. Then we need to filter out. So here actually we need to provide the like predicate. So character and character equal to input. Okay, so if it is match, then we need to get the count from here. Okay, so this will actually print out the count. So let initialize with it somewhere int count this, and then okay, it will be long, I guess. Yes, it will be long. Now we just need to print this count. Okay, so here actually you can print like count of char input and then count. Okay, let's run this program. Count char of age is 1. Here put some space so that it looks good. Yeah, count of char is age is 1. Now suppose if we are putting as L, so how it will get those things? Yeah, count char is L is 2. So using this, like, we can easily like get the count, right? So this is the another kind of program that maybe asked by the interviewer. So this is another program. Let's check out another program. Next, like, we can check something about array related programs. Like if the interviewer asks like a program to find that minimum or the maximum element of an array with like the complexity of on and the like space is the on, how can you do that, right? So maybe there is a one problem is there, like they are given the array with maybe that maybe it can contain anything 3 4 5 6 7 8 so and some arbitrary kind of thing. Then from there we need to like find out what is the maximum element of this array and then what is the minimum element of this array. So how can you do that, right? So this is also a very easy like program. Let's create the program. Like for example, create one class like for example array max main element from array. Okay, create the main program. Okay, so for example here actually in the main, for example it's a int array a is equal to something this. Okay, so maybe 10 comma 5 comma 7 comma 15 comma 20 comma 30 40 comma 35. Okay, so that can be like easily do, like if we are going to use the arrays dot sort, so it will sorted this array and then from the sorted array we can easily like pick the 0 position and the like last position. So from the sorted list we can easily like pick the nth means 0 position and the last position so that we can easily get. But the complexities of this one is O n of log n. So that's why maybe we need to find out some another approach so that the complexities will be O of n. So like that approach I'm going to use here. So manually like we need to get find out the like minimum of this array and then maximum from this from this array. So let's find out the like minimum array first, minimum element from this given array. So it will return the int get min element. Okay, min element from array. So input will be like int array and it will be the length of the like array. Okay, so mint like min element equal to array of 0. Okay, next like we need to iterate the for loop. Okay, so here actually we need to just like check min element equal to what you can check, there is a math. In the math actually there is already like they have provided one functionalities like math.min between minimum element and array of I, arr of I. So whatever the minimum it is, it will set over here, and then finally we need to return from here. So using this we can get the minimum element from this array. Same iteration we need to do for this, get out the like max element from the array. Okay, so it will be a max instead of min. Okay, max. Okay, and we need to okay this and this. Okay, okay, now what else we can do, we can directly like print the sys out and say like max element so here actually we need to get max element array and then arr dot length. Okay, get min element. Okay, that is done. Now let's run this program. Let's say the max element is 40, minimum. Okay, this is the minimum element. Okay, min element is 5, maximum element is 40, right? So you can see the minimum element is 5 and the max element is 40. Let's say put some another, for example 4. So now the 4 is the like minimum element, right? Let's run the program again. So 4 is the minimum element. So add some 60 for example. So now the max element would be, we should expect 60 max element, and the min element is a 4, right? So this is like the kind of this program, so that in this way like we can easily like means like pick those max element and the min element from the array. And this is a very simple program, right? There's no complexities over here. This is easily we can understand from here like what the logic it will be, right? So in this way you can easily get those things. Let's check out some another program. Next, like we can check how can we like reverse an array. Suppose like there is one given array, or then like how can we reverse this particular array. So maybe it can be anything like 1 2 3 4 5 6, then it will be reverse that particular array with like the time complexity is on, and the like auxiliary space is the o1. So like how can we do this one? So let's write another class for this one, like reverse array. Okay, obviously we need one main over here. Okay, so let's take one array over here, equal to for example 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, next like we need to reverse this one. So how can we do that? So that actually like we can do, how can we do that? So like first like we need to take the like temp array, and or maybe like kind of what you can say, using the temp variable we need to means we need to pass the start and the end variable, and until or unless it will be the end, then we need to iterate this loop, and then we need to swapping those data into the array. So let's create this method, static void reverse array. Okay, int array and start index, end index. Okay, next we need to define one temp. Next we can take one while loop over here until start is less than end. Okay, so in a temp we need to store. Okay, now here actually ARR start in the 0 position we need to initialize the end value. Okay, and in the end we need to initialize the last value. Okay, and then we need to increase this one and decrease this one. Okay, so this will be like going on until or unless the this is condition will be false. Okay, so this is about this one, and then we just need to call this one from here reverse array. Okay, so this is the start index and the last index would be 0 1 2 3 4. So last index would be 4. Okay, next we need to print this array. Okay, let's run this one. Okay, we need to iterate this one. Okay, 87654, right? Or this ln with the new line, so that we are removing, and also here we are adding one space so that it will be looks very pretty like this 87654, right? So in this way we can revert this array. As you can see, we have just only written this simple, just swapping this one means swapping this from the start to end index. So in this way we can, there are a lot of way actually for doing so. So these are the one of the approaches. I'm not saying this is the only one approach. There are a lot of approach that you can do. So that's all about this one. In maybe later one also I will take means another example. There are actually a lot of questions actually that may be asked related to the program in the interview. So these are actually one of the small app means program that may be asked in the interviewer. So in later phase also I will create another video and I will try to cover most of the interview programming questions that may be asked in the interview, immutable concept and those kind of things, some other programs, some data structure kind of program. So I will try to cover those things. If you guys having any doubt, please do let me know in the comment sections. Don't forget to subscribe my channel, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.